Hello, hello. Welcome back to FLV Season 22, Week 3. Today we have Ignore and Friends versus Time to Overheat from the group of Hearts here. I'm joined by my wonderful co-caster, Uncle Bill. How are you doing, Bill?
I'm doing great. This matchup seems like to be a good matchup, you know? I think it's gonna be a close game.
I heard you played Ignore and Friends. What do you think about them?
I think once they get their chemistry flowing, I think they're all gonna fall behind Claus and he's gonna lead them to victory.
I agree. Klaus is a very a dominant player. I was five stacking with him the other day, and we won a couple of games, to say the least. So, maybe, just maybe, Claus might pull it through for Ignore and Friends. His supporting cast seems to be pretty strong as well. We got Ignore, the captain of Ignore and Friends. We got Dippin' Chocolate, who also seems to be a pretty dominant player. Ascendant 1 PR, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, he's ascendant. And one other thing, I think if Claus gets the support from his teammates, last week unfortunately he couldn't get that because my team unfortunately shut his team down, for them at least, unfortunately. But if he gets the support and the initiator, he might be able to dominate this game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hoping for some great things. But map bans are coming out here. We do have a couple bans on the board as other stuff are getting figured out. You got the map bans pulled up, right, Bill?
No, I don't.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
um,
I was hoping. I was hoping. All right. So I have no idea who had the first ban because I wasn't really looking. But I'm just gonna list them off. Uh, all right. So first ban was Corrode by Ignore and Friends, followed by a ban by Time to Overheat. A ban from right. Right. So it was Sunset, then Lotus, then Bind, then Haven, then Ascent,
they're playing
landing
Abyss.
the game on Abyss. Yes. So we do have the new Abyss rework coming in.
Wow, this is the first
Yeah.
Abyss game I've seen.
Yeah, with the new rework at the very least. And then we do have Ignore and Friends starting out on defense, Time to Overheat starting out on offense here. We haven't really talked about Time to Overheat much. So, we got let's see here. We got Whelmed, who is a gold PR. We got who else we got? None of them are ranked. I can't really look off the top of my
We got
head.
Chizo, Ascendant PR, and VLKaio. I don't know how to say that. He's Diamond PR. Those look like the two top fraggers on this game.
Yeah, they do have a
Maybe we'll
bronze, it
see.
seems, on the list here. Skelebro is the
Yep.
bronze, but it does seem like a pretty balanced team. We
Yeah.
do have of course Chiso and VL Kyo here, uh, both of which Ascendant and Diamond respectively,
I
and
think
then
VLKio's sorry. I think VLKio's name in game is Melon, so we can probably call him by Melon.
unless that is the sub,
Oh, that might be a sub.
yeah, Melon is Ascendant PR,
Ooh.
which means
Um, they did say they were having some sub issues.
that is true. Hold on, I'm trying to do some math in my head and see if
That
the
might be
PR
over
fit.
right now.
I mean, yeah, bronze does take 0 PR though, so maybe they had that in mind just for having a better sub. So
True.
Ascendant is what, 6 PR? 6?
Sentence
Okay,
5, yeah.
Ascendant 5, Diamond.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so Ascendant is 5 PR, Diamond is 4, Plat is 3. So wait, 5 plus 4 is 9, 9 plus 3 is 12, 12 plus 2 is 14. Yeah, so they have the extra PR
Oh,
for
they're under.
themselves here.
Wow. So their
All right.
original team is way under, right? Way under PR.
They're under by 1, which means, maybe
Yeah, you
so they
could.
subbed out Keo for Melon, who is Ascendant. So, Time to Overheat has 2 Ascendants on their team, and
Yeah, that'll
then
come
supporting
into
cast
play.
have a Plat Gold Bronze,
And Ignore and Friends
which
have two Ascendants as well. So those four people are going to go head to head. I'm
that
excited.
is true. We have Dippin' Chocolate and Claws, the 2 Ascendants, and then they have a Plat Silver Bronze.
Yeah, we need to change the map here.
That is true. So both teams are ready as we head into this game here soon. I'm interested to see what kind of team comps we're going to see. I wonder if Claus is going to jump out on the Neon because I do think he does enjoy Neon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, yeah, he's the neon. He's the neon god of the server, pretty much. Better
Neon
than Sock.
goat.
I
I
don't know
mean,
about better than Sock, but
I don't know if you want to diss Sock like that. Bro's
no,
immortal.
I've never seen Sock play. I'm not gonna lie. I've just heard a lot of good things.
I mean,
I've heard a lot of good things about.
I played Sock in my game a week ago, and we did win 13-5. So all right, picks coming out here. We got Chiso hovering Sova, Skelebro on Clove. Never mind, Chiso went back to Jet. Swamp
Mm.
Donkey on Cypher. Melon on Harbor. No, ISO Harbor.
Oh, he's
Smokes
gonna switch
player?
out to ISO.
Mark. We do have some locks on the side of ignoring friends here, though.
Claus is
Dipping
not
chocolate.
playing neon.
Claws on
Oh,
the waylay. Ooh.
oh, this is the first time I think in this season at least he's played not neon.
All right, so we have Dippin' Chocolate on Clove. We have Mighty Bug 464 on Sova. Claws on
He
Waylay. Vantic and Ignore have yet to hover. Vantic hovering. What's her face? Reina. Latina Bat. Nope, I can't say that. I'm streaming. Um, Ignore locking the Senti. While seems like Tent Overheat are still hovering, talking about their team comp a little bit.
I think they've got it locked in here. I think they're gonna go with this comp. I like this comp a lot actually.
Seems to be a very somewhat aggressive comp here. We have the Yoru Jet here, very good for taking space. And we have the Sova and the Omen, blind from Omen and Sova with the Recon.
We're
Could
gonna have
be
to
very good.
see. We're gonna have to see some really good aim from Ignoring Friends with their agent select here. We got a lot of aim players. You got Chamber, Reyna, you got Clove, a bunch of heal aim players.
Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna hope to God that everything like this ends up being maybe so we hoping for some good gunfights here. That's what I was trying to say that entire time.
Yeah,
But yeah, so as we get into the match here, we do see they are leaning towards A here. So yeah, we got ignoring friends. Sorry for the pause, guys. If I'm not mistaken, we were supposed to have ignoring friends starting defense question mark.
I'm unsure, but I think they're. Should we restart it? Yeah, yeah. Hey guys, stop real quick. Stop. We were supposed to start on opposite sides. So I think
Cool.
All right.
All right. Welcome back, guys. Little tech error. We had teams on the wrong side here. But now we are getting back into the game here. So it does seem like Time to Overheat are going to end up leaning towards A here while they have their smokes player go down mid. Seems like we also have a lurk. All right, Bill.
I'm gonna see
Take
3
it
of them
away.
default to A main. We got Waylay playing a passive heaven angle. Omen might meet Chamber here mid. Okay, looks like he's just gonna lurk. Yoru's in a fight here on B. He's gonna flash. We got Reyna. Oh, she's tucked in the corner. And that's a free kill for Melon. Yeah, look, we got Yoru here. Ignore swings and misses from Banana. And Yoru's gonna look to go heaven here, maybe. He's got a TP set up on heaven. He's gonna lurk up, maybe catch Sova in their spawn. No. And let's see if Ignore and friends can try to retake this 3v5 retake. We got Dip and Chocolate swinging. He gets one, and he goes down to Chizo. And we got Sova and Waylay here. Sova's gonna run into Yoru here, heaven. He doesn't know yet. Yoru gets a tag. Chizo with 2. And Melon gets 3 with a great lurk on that round. That was beautiful. What a good default by Time to Overheat.
Time to Overheat takes the first round with a beautifully played default here. So as we go into this next round, of course we do have the changes on B site here on Abyss, which may have sort of been the downfall of Ignore and Friends, as they struggled to get their bearings on the retake there. Just one fell after the other. They just kept giving each other ones into the trades. But the round is starting here. We do have
5-man force in mid. Melon's gonna try to take contact with Ignore. Oh, Ignore has a nice shot on Chizo here. He's gonna fall back. He's gonna use that kill as leverage. 4v5 here. And Dip and Chocolate gets another one. They're looking good this round. I got Ignore and friends just containing middle. Ignore with another one. He's feeling himself. Look at him. He's swinging out middle. He's looking for Omen here. He gets another one. Swamp Donkey. Oh my god. What a life round from Ignore.
Ignore and Friends just shut down the force by there, completely flipping around Time to Overheat's eco as they go on a save. 3 Vandals now in the hands of Ignore and Friends as Ignore himself leads the pack, going 3-1 after the second round. Some very nice shots we saw there. But I wonder what Time to Overheat are going to do next. Seems as they lean towards mid here, hopefully trying to have another go at that mid space. As we see the 2-1-2 spread from Ignore and Friends.
Yeah, looks like they're gonna 2-2-1 attack here. And we got a 2-2-1 defense as well. Oh, Ignore gets another. Ignore is just holding down mid. He owns it.
Ignore is abusing the outlaw there, knowing that none of them are gonna have full shield. So it is
Yeah.
just a pocket operator at that point.
Yep, and we do have kind of a holding mid. They're just containing it, making sure they hit no space in the middle. Chizo might run into Reyna here on B. And she does.
Oof.
Gets it. And then they're going to have all of B site here. Do they know it, though? We got to scale up.
This is Ignore and Friends' weaker site, as Ignore does rotate.
Yep. Ignore is caught on to him a little early. Might be able to get a pick with the Outlaw. Gets one. He's looking for one more. He gets another. He has 3. Potential ace watch here. Ignore is going to swing out heaven. Peek Yoru. Oh, he falls down. Oh, Dip and Chocolate takes that one kill from him, and Dip and Chocolate finishes out the round for Ignore and Friends, making the lead 2-1. What a great 2 rounds from him.
Well, that was a good turnaround after such a dominant first round from Time to Overheat. But it does seem like Ignore and Friends are, catching their mojo here. as we do see Ignore himself once again being dominant. That's 3 kills back-to-back rounds. As, you know, it does seem to be a
Tech
full
pause.
buys from both sides here.
We might need a tech pause here.
And we do come to
All
the
right.
tech pause here.
I believe that is 10 minutes max, right? 5 minutes max. Okay.
So not necessarily a timeout here,
I wonder what's
but
going on.
not necessarily seeing anything out of the ordinary here.
Chizo said it in chat. They might be having problems with their PC. But we do. It was a nice turnaround. I can't believe they won that second round. Ignore led them to that second round victory as a 5-man mid. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That 5-man mid just really, you know, turn the tides. Once again, you know, Ignore abusing the outlaw in that third round, just absolutely crushing them. That pocket operator really is just a game changer whenever it comes down to whenever the other team is on a save.
Yep, he might. All right, we're back. He might try to use this outlaw again. Maybe get 1 kill. All of them by full shields though. So
All right, and then we get back into the action as the full buys from both sides come out here. We do have the chamber ult coming out here that may see an appearance this round.
we've got 4 A main here. We got Claws holding out. He's gonna maybe jump out. Yes, he does. He gets past the blind and he gets taken down by Chizo. You can see Melon entering here for the team, getting on top. And he's gonna hold the CT smoke. They fall back, and Ignore and friends are gonna play retake here. We've got 5 on site. No map control other than A site. We get a 2v5 retake from Reyna and Ignore. Ignore's gonna sit in the smoke here. Heaven, waiting for it to fall down. C9 has 3 people holding him. He does not know. And he swings out into 3. Ignore maybe trying to pull it together here. He does get 1. He's going to fall back. He's going to try to hold the passive angle, but he gets taken out too quick. What a great attack round by Time to Overheat.
You know, even though they did win that round, Ignore and friends, their economy is still standing strong, which, you know, seems like we're going to get another full buyout from there. We are 1 away from Clovult here from Dippin' Chocolate. 2 ults online on the side of Time to Overheat, both the Clove and the Yoru. So I wonder if those are going to come and play here. Maybe use the Yoru ult to gain some information. We're going to see another A-lean, or it could be a mid-split here. Yeah, 1-2-2 split.
This is
As
interesting.
Ignore and friends opt to do the 1-2-2 again. You know, leaving B as their weaker site.
Yeah, I mean, we see Chamber holding mid again with Clove, and they're just going to default around the map. Oh, Ignore might be able to get one here if Omen misses his TP up. And he didn't. He
Doesn't.
gets through.
You see the pre-fires coming out here though, expecting a swing.
Yeah, we see maybe Yoru and Reyna on B. They're just working the map everywhere here.
Oh,
It's gonna
absolutely. It's just played incredibly passive this round. No blood has been drawn just yet.
Chambers ignores holding this Omen really hard. But we do kind of have Clove trying to take space on A. They're trying to take space everywhere here. And there it is. There's the first blood from Ignore. We got Omen sitting in the corner wondering what he should do. We got Clove fighting 2 on B. Oh, she gets 1 on A. My bad. We've got 3 of them grouped up middle here. They're going to run into Clove close. They're holding the smoke, looking for a blood. I'm unsure what the play is here. I don't know what they do.
20 seconds left in the round. They're gonna have to make something happen. They're gonna have to make it happen fast. Now
Yes,
this
they
mid
are. Or
hold
they're just going to
isn't smart
save.
thing anymore. Dippin' Chocolate.
Ooh. And we're going to see Ignore hold this op angle like he has the whole round. And Swamp Donkey is just going to save his gun. He knows it's over. There we go. That closes out round 5. We got
Swamp Donkey
Ignore and friends
leaving.
pulling through
Yep.
again.
You know, Eco is looking a little bit bad on the side of time to overheat here. They do take the loss in that round. This game is definitely a close one. But yeah, I mean, we're gonna see Whelmed not being able to buy a gun unless Swamp Donkey were to buy him. We just seen Op coming out on the side of Ignore and Friends from the man, the myth, the legend himself. Ignore.
I love that, dude. They if they keep going middle here, I do not think they're gonna win this game. It hasn't worked once for them.
You know, this time they are leaning towards Ignore and Friends' weaker side here. They are leaning towards B, as we do see Chiso and Skelebro, you know, slowly work B main.
Chamber's holding middle with the op, and he's got 2 on him. He doesn't know yet. And he gets another one. Another first blood for Ignore. He's got 10 kills right now. This is crazy. And we have Clove and Sova lurking up here. They smoke the trip. They don't know Reyna's holding him. He might get 2. And he whiffs. Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's
With
unfortunate.
C9, what happened? And they do take the B site, and Sova's going to plant safe here. Clove's running into Dippin' Chocolate. It gets taken down. Sova's in a 1v4. He's holding site. He's the swing claws gets 1. He's going to not... He doesn't know there's one on top of him yet. He does not get the next one. Oh, he does. Barely.
That is going to be a big hit towards Ignore and Friends Eco there. Managed to get 3 down, but still losing the round, pulling the lead even further. 4-2. You know, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Ignore, sitting at 11-2 right now. What a dominant KD, only being a silver PR as well, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know,
I mean,
the op does a magical thing, the elo cannon itself.
it seems like they had a game plan coming into this game. Have Ignore hold down middle with an operator, outlaw, or anything. He is holding that down. They're not going middle at all.
Yeah, but we do see a 5-man commit here on the minimap. Just straight towards B. But it does seem like Ignore and Friends are, you know, calling them and reading them correctly. Actually, no. Ignore was just late to put the trip, but they hear all the noise. He's going to swing out. Gets one.
Ignore
Even
gets 1.
safety.
He's going to re-swing.
Full
Does he
blind.
TP out here? He doesn't have a
Whiffs on
TP
the
set.
Yoru as the knife comes out.
How is
comes
he
out with his knife.
alive? What? Oh my god, there's so much to unpack there. We got Dippin' Chocolate coming out with his ult. He's going to look to retake here. Maybe gets 1. He does not. He gets taken down by Cypher. We got Mighty Bug here swinging sight. He gets taken out. We got an ace watch here from Omen. He's not going to go for it, though. Wow. What a round.
I don't know what I just watched, to be honest.
I do
Very
not
interesting
know.
round that resulted in a round win for time to overheat here. You know,
How
which
did
is
he
kind of
survive?
it's looking at the tablets here. It's not even gonna put a dent into Ignore and Friends Eco as another op, another elo cannon gets put on the board.
Yeah, I can't believe how good their econ's been played this game.
I mean, yeah, just winning 2 rounds in a row constantly. It just seems to be great for them.
Looks like they're gonna dodge dart here on A main. They got all 5. They're gonna figure out Reyna has B space. They're gonna figure out soon that they're all here. Looks like they got 2 on middle, having Sova and Waylay gently hold A main. Sova's just jump spotting it wide. He sees 1. And now they know it's an A execute.
And Mighty Bug.
Get the Waylay ult.
Out.
Almost gonna be slowed. Everyone's slowed, actually. This Waylay's just
He
playing
slowed his entire
fast.
team.
Yeah.
Holy.
And they do take out Sova on the plant. And then Ignore gets 1 through the smoke. We've got a 3v2 on site. Ignore and Friends with the retake. And he gets 1. And it's a 1v1 situation. We got C9 on the late lurk flank. Chizo does not know that he's flank yet. He really thinks he's heaven here.
I think he's just gonna wait for the bomb tap here.
Yeah, I think he is. Chizo might plant backside. This would be perfect. Oh,
And
wow.
if he hasn't been so
Okay.
hesitant, he would have gotten that round secured. Taps the
Chizo
bomb.
is completely sold on him being CT. I think he knows he's flanked now. He's cleared every single angle here. Gonna plant in his own smoke here. Reyna's gonna get some space on main.
Just still is not aware.
He still does not know. All right, we have
He's gonna
Chizo. Oh, I love this position play by Reyna. They get a smoke on the bomb. Chizo does not know he's sticking.
no way, pros don't fake? Okay, never mind.
Oh, he got half. Oh,
Oh,
Chizo comes
just
out with
bad
it. I
timing
cannot
there.
believe. Yeah, horrible hesitation from C9 there.
Yeah, had Vantic just swung out while Chiso's back was turned, it would have been a completely different outcome there.
And that
But
will tie the game up 4-4. It's really close.
that Waylay really changed a lot of stuff in terms of, slowing down the round. But at the same time, it just was not enough. Vantic had that really, really late flank coming in, which ultimately cost them the round if he had been there to fight with his team.
Yeah. We got a... Oh, okay. Chizo takes out C9 very early here. Looks like they're going to force kind of a rotate over to B with 3 men lurking up A with the bomb. They've got 4, actually.
McClone
What a
does bait
great
out the
play
first
call.
shot. Mighty
We do
Bug
have the
getting
Omen blind
scoped
coming
out.
out. Mighty Bug's going to try to hold down the site by himself. Omen TP's on. Claus is going to peek out Heaven. And he does get taken down on site. Claus peeks out and gets 1. And he TP's back. What a play. But we do have Swamp Donkey taking a couple shots on him in Heaven. Going to have a double retake CT. Maybe they get Omen in the corner. He's going to micro clear with this op. He's just going to hold this angle. And Whelmed falls asleep on the angle. He gets taken out. Dippin' Chocolate gets taken out. Ignore with the op. He barely misses. No TP set up for the guy.
Doesn't know he's up
And he
and
gets
gets
taken
taken
out.
out. Are they gonna opt to take the operator here?
It went off the
No, they
map, I
aren't.
believe.
Uh, that's a massive hit to ignore Friend's eco there. As Time to Overheat pulls through, taking the lead 5-4 here. Time to Overheat's eco is also looking pretty strong as Chiso has those extra credits to buy teammates. But it's just insane what a change in pace and how the tides have been turned here. As
Yeah,
Chiso becomes the most dominant player on the field.
yeah, I think Ignore and Friends need these 2 bottom frags to get some kills on the board in order to win a couple rounds in a row here. We're gonna have Chizo peek chamber middle, gets the 1 piece, and Dippin' Chocolate's pinged both times in middle. He's gonna swing out into the smoke. It's falling down. He gets 1, and Claus gets 1 as well. But they do have mid space. They gave it up. They have 3 up mid. They're gonna have 3 on A side here. Let's see what Time to Overheat does with this middle space. Gonna lurk through B. And Claus gets 1 more. See if he can get Chizo again. Dippin' Chocolate playing off the contact. Claus
Just
gets
gonna pinch
timing.
Claus here. Gets spotted.
Chizo 1 shot and gets taken down by Dippin' Chocolate. 5-5. They tied it back up on their thrifty round. Wow.
A very, very unfortunate whiff there as we see coming out. A Vandal versus a Sheriff should just be a done deal. One should just win the fight over the other. But I guess not whenever you are put in that 1v3 situation there. So that does tie up the round even, ties up the game even more. As, we did see Time to Overheat pull ahead 3 rounds. Their eco's still intact, sort of on a half by here. 3 people have Vandals, Bulldog, Spectre. So I wonder if Kosket's going to be aggro here.
See what he... Oh. We got C9 in the corner. Maybe gets 1, and he gets running gun by Chizo. Ignore gets an outlaw shot on B as well. And Claus gets a jump shot. Wow. How did Omen not react to that? That's crazy. I wonder what the ult play is going to be here. Maybe we have a Clovolt this round.
And that Clovolt
Depending
could
on...
be enough to just turn the tides of this round. For
Yeah,
both sides, at
especially...
the very least.
Yeah, I mean, especially for the 3-man side, because Chizo's got 17 kills. Looks like they're going to try to do an A hit here. Solo Sova on Heaven. Chizo with no smoke yet. He's not going to smoke Heaven. They're just going to try to take contact. Mighty Bug with the timing. He gets 1. And he whiffs. Chizo with the ult. It might not come through. It might not be enough. He's going to try to chase down these 2 people in middle. They have a late Yoru main, and Cypher's playing on main as well. And Chizo is
Spawn, but
just
nobody spawn.
taken down. They get a two-man retake from CT, and they have their Waylay running to the flank. He might be able to dash over this trip.
You know, we also can't ignore the fact that that Melon was trying to hold Claws on the rotate, but just could not. Melon fell to Claws there.
And
Claws,
Claws
nice.
gets the kill. And he gets two.
Oof.
Wow. Some
Two
clean
very
shots
nice
from
shots from Claws
Claws.
there to close out the round, pulling Ignore and Friends ahead once more as all three of the alive team members there have their ultis, all of which are going to be crucial. We have 4 ults online for Ignore and Friends, 3 for Time to Overheat. Hopefully, we can see some sort of smart play coming out from both Omen and Yoru ults here, and maybe they'll get a good post-plan situation in which Mighty Bug can use... Sorry, is that Mighty Bug? No, it's Skelebro, my apologies. As where Skelebro can use the Sova ult for the post plant there. But, you know, we've just seen utter domination and shutdown from Ignore and Friends here, as they just
Yeah,
completely deny entry to the site as we
this is
walk
going to be
into the...
a huge round of ultimates here. We got to start out with a Chamber ult. Obviously, he's going to hold down middle, but they're not going to touch middle at all because they know that going middle does not work for him. We got Claws peeking out. They do know he's there. And he gets back without dying. Claws might save his ult here for the B hit if they decide to run in. Ignore with a TP kind of in the open. He's going to hold the wide op angle. And we do have him taking out a shot, but he misses. Drone spots him.
You know, what I've noticed is that Time to Overheat are very hesitant on their site hits. They just have not taken any space when they've cleared a lot of angles, but we do see Melon TP in here.
And Melon's going to flash through, and Claws... Oh, Ignore gets... Oh my god! He whiffed, but he still got him. And now...
Now in
Melon
hand.
has the operator. What is he going to do with this? He's going to ult out, maybe get some info for his team. While Soba's going to play post plant with the his ulter and main. He's going to spot all 3 of them CT. Looks like he got great info. He's going to fall back with his operator. And he gets 1. And the Clovult comes out. Let's see what she can do.
Fatic is on the very late flank here, though.
And he gets a flank kill.
So,
And Dippin' Chocolate gets his ult off just in time. And he gets flanked by Chizo. Wow.
sorry, I said Vancic when I meant Shisa there. Holy moly. Tied at half. Now we have the wonderful Ignore and Friends on attack and Time to Overheat on defense, as we do see a full reset of economy here. Both teams equal footing, but it does seem like more like a 3v5-ish on the side of Ignore and Friends, which, you know, for those circumstances, they really are performing well. But, you know, each player, of course, has their impact. Right. So now, as we go into the round here, we are going to see a 1-1-3 default towards A. Drone comes out from Mighty Bug, as we do see Whelmed backing up, holding the shorty close to... The drone didn't spot him. Oh my goodness. And then, of course, the shorty gets it out. Well, our Mighty Bug does return the trade. Chiso, oh my goodness. And the round just instantaneously ends as Swamp Donkey decides to get the final 2 kills here.
That was a really, really fast round. That was crazy. Got him taken out really quick. That's not good for their attack, though. Losing the pistol round on second half when it's tied up, you know that's got to crush your mental some. It's going to crush the momentum. But we are going to see a 3-2 split. They're going to play for some picks here. Maybe make some noise on B at first and try to come in while we have a force on Time to Overheat side.
So as we go into the round here, we are going to see the dart come out from the side of Time to Overheat as they all dodge. Do shoot the orb, though. We do see the drone come out from Mighty Bug here as the smoke comes out from Whelmed. Who is the drone going to spot? It does spot Skelebro. As they do try to walk off, take space in the smoke. We may see some sort of fight come out mid here, as the shots do come out from Melon towards Dippin' Chocolate, as Ignore and Friends do back up from A main, hopefully, you know, shifting their focus towards B site here. as, it is just the Cypher sitting there. I wonder what's gonna happen next. And Melon draws first blood there as he gets the pick on Dip and Chocolate, while the rest of the team decides to go towards B, the weaker site here for time to overheat. But we do see the fast rotate from mid as both Chiso and Melon oh, what a nice shot
Oh,
from Ignore there as they
wow.
decide to shift their focuses back towards mid. But we do see Skelebro lurking up mid bend there. Hopefully gonna catch, not hopefully, but maybe he's gonna catch two shots come out from Melon there. The chamber chip does come out as Ignore himself does decide to shift his focus. Mighty Bug taking the bomb back A, which is currently the weaker site, only being held by
Oh,
Whelmed.
look at this
As
timing
Whelmed
on
misses the timing on the walkout here from Claus. He is going to catch the planter though. Mighty Bug falls. Claus does get the
Claus
trade
gets
out.
one though.
Claus is just fighting. They're not thinking about getting the bomb down right now. This is going to be a really close round. Not enough time
Wow.
as they just take the round there. Quite unfortunate as the round closes out.
That was a really, really risky play by Skelebro there, taking the space down middle, but it all ended up worth it. Him getting that chamber pick on B main, that was a huge kill.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I just cannot fathom the change in pace that round had as Time to Overheat had the first pick, no?
Oh yeah, they got it. Wait, no, Ignore had the first. No, Melon had
It
the
was
outlaw
Melon had
shot.
the first, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So diving back into this round, we are going to see them try to take mid from as many spots as possible, but they do default towards A again as the drone does come out, making it seem like there's a A hit. But we do have Dip and Chocolate, who's we were gonna see an interaction between Dip and Chocolate and Melon, but Melon TP'd away last second. As he was on danger there, Claus does get a pick on Whelmed there, fighting out.
All right, we got
We
a
do have
four v
one hole in
four.
heaven. Just
Claws getting as close as he can to those trips on B site or on A site. We do have a chamber lurk up on B as well.
B
Looks like
is
we
their weakest site as Ignore, Dip and Chocolate, and Mighty Bug are taking it down. As the only person there, Chiso drops Ignore, Swamp Donkey drops Claws there. I
all
wonder
right.
what's
They've
gonna
got
come
a.
next. Mighty Bug holding the tight angle, does peek out there. And then Skelebro throws out the dart, scans one. We do see the Yoru flash come out. Shoots a Dip and Chocolate, hits him once, but doesn't secure the kill just yet. Mighty Bug just holding for the post plant there. Dip and Chocolate stuck in a cage right here. Surely he's going to engage sometime soon on Melon there. Mighty Bug in the smoke. All three players on bomb. That's one, but falls. Mighty Bug now in a 1v2 situation. Gets one. Skelebro's just going to stick the defuse and then gets the last pick. What an unfortunate situation we see there as that round unfolds. Time to
Yeah, this
overheat, now
is
taking the lead.
this is crazy. Their econ is now fully messed up. I don't know what happened for ignoring friends that round. I don't know why they didn't play off each other a little better there to stop that default, but we're heading into the 16th round, and we have time to overheat up 9-6, attacking. They're gonna do a 2-2-1, maybe a 4-1. Have chamber lurk up on A.
It does seem to be a 4-1, but it's kind of a good gamble to take as it's going to be a 4v2 here out on B as Ignore is just lurking up A there. Chiso on the off angle on top of the box, which the drone spots. Vantic just did not have his gun out in time. Dip and Chocolate. Vantic actually gets the first pick off on Chiso there as Ignore comes back to his team, but they do not know. There's currently
That's
nobody on site. They could just take all that space. We do
that's
see Vantic
Fantic's
taking
first
space.
kill of the game.
This could be a turning point for Vantic here and for Ignore and friends, as they could just completely change the tides of their attack half. But we do see them shift their sights towards mid as Ignore has taken all the space in the world there. Claus might find first engagement here. Picks out one. Melon trades. Dip and Chocolate trades out Melon. Now it's just going to be a 4v2 situation. Never mind, Vantic gets the second kill of the game. Swamp Donkey just holding that off, but Dip and Chocolate closes out the round on Swamp Donkey there. What
I
an
think that's the turning
unfortunate.
point there. I think Reyna getting those 2 picks that round, put him on the board. He is now activated. He is ready to get a bunch of these kills, use his ult, use his orbs. He's going to start going crazy.
Oh yeah, I mean Vanzik, may not have had a good first half, but seems like second half is gonna go really well for him right now.
I mean, yeah. Time to Overheat's forced back onto a save round here. Ignore's going to pop his ult with 4 Vandals. Let's see what they do
You
on A
want to
site.
play? Let's play.
He is gonna take first contact here with Claws. Doesn't see the jump spot from Melon. He doesn't see anything.
Look at this timing on B. What is going
Oh,
on?
oh,
And he gets him.
there it is. Chiso gets first pick. Dippin' Chocolate gets Skelebro down. They're just extremely hesitant to go through the smoke here as Whelmed is holding the smoke with a Bucky. I don't think his gun is peeking out just yet, but the dart does come out. The blind comes out. Dippin' Chocolate makes him fall. Waylay ult comes out. Swamp Donkey sees the reveal. Gets Dippin' Chocolate. Dippin' Chocolate does pop the ulti here as they do back up. He's just chasing the kills down. Gets the kill he needs to save his life. Spots him. Ace watch over here.
Oh,
Now it's going to be a 1v4 situation as Mighty Bug has the read on Chiso there. Jiggles to get information. Spots him. Knows he's there. He's just holding the angle now. He backs up. Is he trying to get Dippin' Chocolate the ace? Dippin' Chocolate is chasing it down. That's one down. 1v3 situation now. Playing to win this out. Dippin' Chocolate's just holding the angle.
And
And
he
there's
gets it.
the ace.
Wow. Crazy ace by Dippin' Chocolate there, just running him down on their save round. What a round. That really turned the tides. Those last 2 rounds. That's crazy. We're gonna see both teams buying up here. A couple of them on time to repeat with light shields. But for the most part, we see full Vandals. Ignore looks to buy a gun this round again. And we're going to see a 3-1-1 looking to default towards mid and A. Have a chamber lurk on B. Maybe try to get 1 kill and not get unlucky timing again.
We are going to see the dart come out. He isn't going to scan anybody, though, as they dodge it. We're going to see the jump spots come out on B side here. Ignore might have to take first contact. Never mind, he's going to back it up towards mid, or not. He's faking it, going to sit in that corner. You see Dippin' Chocolate having somewhat of a confidence now. Just holding mid. Might fight Chiso here soon. But we do see some shots go off here on A as they get backed up by that blind. The blind side coming out from Omen there. Melon is going to throw a TP through spawn. But Dippin' Chocolate is just holding this adamantly. Breaks vents, which forces Skelebro to put his focus back towards that. We now have 3 people from the side of Time to Overheat out in mid, but Ignore is just up B. Gets the trips down for his teammates, but he's just shifting all the focus as they take the space over on A. A lot of people following. Whelms gets Fantic, Claws gets Melon, Chiso doesn't realize he TPs. Whelmed drops Claws, putting them into a 4v2 situation. Dippin' Chocolate falls Skelebro, sprays through the smokes, gets a couple tags there on Mighty Bug. Oh my, I'm just saying all the wrong things here now. Dippin' Chocolate falls Whelms as both players are going to play from heaven here. Swamp Donkey peeks out, gets the information. The trade just doesn't come as Dippin' Chocolate gets 3 1v1 situation. Chiso versus Dippin' Chocolate there. Dippin' Chocolate tags him just a little bit. Chiso on 1 HP gets the tap, jumps up, and that closes out the round.
Dippin' Chocolate is having an Uncle Bill type of game. Holy moly, he's 27-15, trying to get the highest ACS game of the season. He's going to try to take that title from Uncle Bill. And we do.
You did have a pretty good ACS, though. I don't think anybody can take that from you.
I mean, we have 2 top ranks here. They could very well take it. I know. Both of them have 27 kills. One with 13 deaths, one with 15 deaths. And we're going to see another save round coming out of Time to Overheat while Ignore and friends are going to default towards A, do the same thing they have been doing.
Flooding mid. There's nobody on B or on either side. Dippin' Chocolate running for his life comes out alive as they just chase him down. Are they going to realize that there's all 5? Are they going to take the site and force them to play retake? Dippin' Chocolate trying to play this stairs angle. Nobody knows he's there. Whiffs a couple shots, gets 1, gets 2. Ults, both ults coming out on both sides here as they have the full site to themselves. Gets taken out though. Melon is going to come from danger here as he does fall to Mighty Bug. They don't know that all three are coming from spawn there. Chiso falls as he doesn't get a pick off from his ulti there. I do say
It's a really
Excalibur taking
turn.
first contact. The dart comes out, nobody shoots it though. They do have the worst guns here, and they are smoked off. But it is sort of a bad smoke there. Do see Whelmed gets taken out by Vantic. Excalibur in a 1v3 situation gets this third, gets the fourth on Ace Watch, but maybe not enough time here. And there comes the ult
There's the
as
solo
Excalibur
to clutch that
falls.
round. What a comeback. Second half comeback we see here from Ignore and Friends. They're up in the lead now for the first time since the first half of this game. And we are going to see time to overheat to full buy again. Ignore, he doesn't have enough to buy, so he's going to go with a judge here. He's going to see what he can do on A side. They're going to default towards B now. Knowing that Cypher's been setting up A, they're going to try to take B site here with more space. Got 4 and 1 with a Chamber Lurk on A. He's going to try to make some noise for the team.
We do see the Gamble stack towards A here, but the read is absolutely wrong. That dart just doesn't scan because of unfortunate placement. A dart and a blind comes out from the sides of Ignore and Friends here as they do try to take, but the fast rotates come out. Now a 3v4 situation here on B. The blind just doesn't fall until now. Vantic falls, first blood, Melon. Claws does trade out though. Chiso gets Mighty Bug. Doesn't get Claws though. Dip and Chocolate gets whelmed. Now it's going to be a 1v3 situation as a very late rotate comes out from Swamp Donkey here. Plant goes down from Dip and Chocolate. Claws holding the close angle. Ignore holding all the way from main. I think they're going to call for a save. Maybe get some exit frags here. Not much. It's going to happen from the rest of the round now. As Swamp Donkey is just going
I
to
mean,
save his gun.
they look so dominant on their executes. Beautiful trades by everybody. Every single death feels like there's no way that time to overheat is gonna get 2 kills. They just can't overheat. They can't overheat, you know?
We see Swamp Donkey just sitting all pretty in A main. I don't think
He's
any of them know where he is.
just saving his gun.
But we do see the rest of them all the way over in main as the bomb does go off. And that's another round under the belts of Ignore and
See if we
Friends.
can get a late game comeback from time to overheat. They're gonna try to get it going here on defense. They need to change something up, change the game plan a little bit for something to start working for them. Looks like they're gonna do a 3-2 on defense, maybe a 2-1-2. They got nobody on middle, but we do have a 5-man B, it looks like. Maybe Chambers lurking again. They're gonna do the same thing as they did last round. Just Chambers gonna play middle this time. All right.
So as we take the perspective of Chiso here, we are going to see a 4v2 situation come out as they try to hold this site. Melon backs up, hopefully trying to get a more tactical advantage. Claws does go back on top of the box. Chiso drops him though. Vantic gets killed by Melon as his focus is shifted onto Chiso. Dip and Chocolate does trade out though. Melon falls. Now it's going to be a 2v4 as they rotate over. They don't know that Ignore himself is up all the way mid. Swamp Donkey goes back to play off his util. I don't think he heard the jump from Ignore there. He doesn't know that they're going to be close. He does hear the shots come out. He's going to try and sandwich them. Just the
He does
timing is
get the time.
missed though there. Dip and Chocolate gets 2 there. Missed action. He's going to join Ignore as they, I think they know that Swamp Donkey's up heaven. They're just walking
Yeah, they
past him
don't.
now. Dip and Chocolate is going to go to clear. Gets the clear. Now he's on Ace Watch again. Whelmed drops Ignore as he was on
2
danger there on
aces.
Secret. Are we going to see 2 aces come out from Dip and Chocolate here? Now it's going to be a 1v2 situation. Whelmed versus Mighty Bug and Dip and Chocolate. Dip and Chocolate proving that he is the player that Ignore and Friends value on their team. Both of them are playing right underneath Heaven. He's going to TP into a smoke right onto Bomb. We're going to see the sprays come out, or are they just going to go in? Mighty Bug gets the last pick as
Takes
they
it
close
from him.
out.
He takes it from him, and we do have match point. This has been a crazy game. I want to see time to overheat, bring it back a little bit here, make it a little entertaining, make it spicy for the fans. We are going to obviously see Ignoring friends, keep their money, keep that strong buy, and we kind of do have like a half buy going on for timed overheat, and they will run their 2 and 3 defense. They really haven't changed much, and we're gonna see a 2 and 3 A split here.
So as we go into what is possibly the last round of this game, nobody's mid, which gives them free space. Dip and Chocolate and Ignore just walking up free real estate just for them as what, we hear one go up onto heaven here. Melon is going to TP towards mid. Dip and Chocolate looks at the clone, knows it's a clone. Whelmed gets the first pick there as we do see the util come out from Ignore and Friends here. Dip and Chocolate lurking up. Is he going to catch them? Maybe, maybe not. Just the wrong timing. Is Chiso going to peek out here? No, he's going to go towards A as all the shots come out. But Devin Chocolate is calling for them to rotate. Is he going to get the rotate frag on Mace? Oh, Melon falls. Claus is, or Chiso is the next.
Oh,
Now it's A.
dipping chocolate. Oh my gosh, she's winning them this game.
Devin Chocolate just hard carrying them on their backs. Respect to the rest of the team, but he's just putting in the work. Claus, did Whelm just fall off the map?
Oh my gosh. There is
That's,
this is falling apart for timed overheat here as Dippin' Chocolate takes the driver's seat with 36 kills. Can he cap it off?
situation. Both of them are scanned by the dart here. They're just holding the angle. Claw's going to play off of Dip and Chocolate's contact. He peeks out, gets the trade. Dip and Chocolate ults. Now it's going to be Swamp Donkey. 1v3. They're probably just going to run him down. Gets the pick off one. Fantic and Mighty Bug now in a 2v1 situation. Smoke comes out. He's going to camera out. Try baits it.
And
but Fantic gets the last pick to close out the game.
A crazy game.
And that's just going to be it. Ignore and Friends close out the game. Dip and Chocolate being an absolutely dominant player there on that side.
Wow,
Whew.
I cannot believe Dippin' Chocolate just took the driver's seat that second half. He just almost 2 aces.
Oh yeah, a
Golly.
436 ACS there. Not quite as high as yours, but a lot higher than what I would get,
I mean, yeah, that was a great second half. They started the second half down 3 rounds, and then they just won out. They clicked. Something clicked for Ignoring Friends, and they won 7 rounds in a row just to bring it home.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they lost the first 3 rounds, said we need to change something up, and they changed it up. Had one, lurk up instead of the 2, played more as a team, just traded each other, and then Dip and Chocolate really stepped his game up. But, that's just the game. 13-9. Any final comments, Bill?
Ignoring Friends looks their chemistry looks really good. I'm excited to see them later in the season.
They have a really strong game, but that is going to be it for this game. I hope you all have a wonderful night.